Hello and welcome to Little Computer People Research Project. I'm davidinark, and today we're taking a look at a game from 1985. This is running through a Commodore 64 emulator. I'll have links and all that kind of stuff down in the description below, but right now I'm just putting in the time and date, and this is actually English, so you have to do the day first and then the month. A little confusing. Yeah, so basically, Little Computer People Research Project is the grandfather, I guess, grandmother, whatever you want to call it, the granddaddy of The Sims. This was like the original take care of something in your computer program. And I remember this like it was... Oh, hello. I remember it like it was yesterday, man. When this first came out, it completely fascinated me. It completely intrigued me that there could be this digital being inside the house. So you start out with the empty house, and your little computer person, LCP as they're called, just brings the doorbell a couple of times and makes himself at home. And it is always a himself. There was never a female version. I think they were supposed to do a female version, but they didn't. Look, check him out. He comes into this empty house after nobody answered, leaves the door open, and gives you a little nod. Like, hey, how's it going? Oh my gosh. So the way this worked was that every disc that was made had a unique serial number, and that serial number was used to seed the character and the pet. And I'll talk about the pet in just a minute. I don't know why he went in the bedroom closet upon first arriving in a house. Is that normal when you're house hunting? I don't. Also, once again, leaving the doors open. Congratulations, man. But one of the really cool things about this was that there was a different sound depending on the surface that he walked on, right? So you get the little ticks when he's walking across the linoleum there. Oh, and in the meantime, he's checking out his computer. Once again, hey, there's a fully furnished house. Sit down and play on the computer. But he's walking across the tile or linoleum or whatever it is. I mean, this is the 80s, so it's probably linoleum. But it had a different sound for that. And in fact, there are like different sounds for almost anything and everything your little LCP comes in contact with. And during this phase, this is kind of the initial move-in phase and checking things out, you actually can't do anything. You can't interact with them. You can't do anything. You essentially watch the process. He's pretty satisfied that the TV's working, I guess. I don't know. What's up with the head nod while the TV comes on? That big, bulky, purple TV, no less. Oh my gosh, that is so when I type the time in, you'll notice that the clock in the computer room actually is reflective of real time. So it's just, I don't know, it was fascinating to, you would turn on your Commodore 64 and, I mean, you would just leave it for hours while, this dude walked around and every now and then, you could interact with him. Essentially, I mean, this thing predates, like I said, it predates The Sims. It predates things like Tamagotchi, and I mean, it's just so cool. It was actually originally going to be called the Pet Person or Pet Human. I think it was Pet Person. Based on like the phenomena from the 60s of the pet rock. This was a pet computer person. But ultimately it was decided, it's just going to be a Little Computer People. And David Crane, who was kind of the mastermind behind getting it to what we know it as, he did an interview in which he said that the original product was more like an aquarium. Like you just watched. There was no interaction. And he reprogrammed stuff so that there could be some interaction. In fact, there's a bunch of words. I should have counted them before I started this, but there are a lot of different words and commands and phrases that your little person understands. I love how he's leaving everything open. So, and essentially what he's doing now also, although in those days back in 85, I didn't understand what he was doing. I understand now what he's doing. He is showing you all of the things that you can interact with that you can request. So like he's looking at the record player, that's telling you you can do something about that. The piano, you can do something about that. That filing cabinet, you can do something about that. He's checking out the place for himself, as it were, someone who's about to move in, but also it's supposed to be giving you clues as to the different things that you can do interactively. And we'll see after he gets his pet in here and he actually moves in, you actually can have him play a record. You can have him watch TV. You can have him dance. Okay, I don't know. I don't know why he's shrugging at the kitchen sink. Okay. I don't know what that was for, but whatever, dude. But you can ask him to play games with you, and down in the kitchen, there you see the little water tank there, and so you are responsible for taking care of the little dude, and providing water for him, and feeding him, and also feeding his pet. And I was just, this was completely new. It was completely different. Oh, now we're going to check out the upstairs closet. Okay, well. Knock yourself out. I have no idea. Like, where could those closets possibly go? I wonder what the outside of the house looks like from that side. I don't know. You going to close this door? Or you're just going to leave this one open too? Oh, okay. You're nodding your head. I guess he wants to move in. Is that what is that you giving me the nod of approval? You better move in because you're leaving everything open. In fact, you're kind of making a mess, man. That's what one of the first things I want to get in here when we can type. I want you to clean the place up. Oh, wait, what are we doing? Okay. He's checking out the dresser drawers or nightstand, I guess. Yeah, because the other's a dresser. Oh, there we go. and again, just the simple animations of, making it look like he is bent over opening a drawer was huge back then. I mean, it was just like, oh my gosh, this really is acting like a little person living inside the computer. I just got a quick seat there, man. I don't know. Is that enough to decide if it's a comfy chair? Is it a comfy chair for you, buddy? I have no idea. Oh my gosh. It's been so long since I've played this and since I've seen it that there's a lot of this that I didn't remember he did when he first moved in. Oh, we're checking out the bathroom. And it's the bathroom where the toilet is because it's got the little, crescent moon symbol as if it were an outhouse. It was the 80s, man. People did goofy things. All right. So I guess he just looked at it or he didn't flush. One of the two, which is a little scary. Nope. Okay, making sure the water works. All right, great. Oh my gosh, man. And so in addition to, once we get past this move-in phase, I'll show you some of the stuff. But you can have things delivered to him. So like you can have food sent to him, dog food sent to him. You can have books delivered, and he can read books. You can have records delivered. There's something else. I can't remember now. Or maybe not. Oh, checking out the cabinets. Making sure the cabinets are all good. Sure, why not? I thought there was something else you could have delivered. I can't remember off the top of my head now. But you can do things like you can make the telephone ring and he'll sit and talk on the phone. You can do this weird thing where you like pat him on the back of the head to make him feel better. I don't know. I never really understood that either. But anyway. Oh, he's out of here now. Okay. All right. I guess maybe he's going to pack up all his stuff to bring to the new house. I don't know. Maybe he's signing all the paperwork. I have no idea what's involved with a digital being living inside your computer. I don't know. Maybe he's, moving some RAM around, trying to make some extra space for himself. I have no idea. I don't know what he's doing. But he's definitely disappeared. So I'll tell you what. We'll pick this back up when he comes back. Ah, here we go. He's back. Hi, welcome back to your house. I don't know. Oh, what? He's got a gray. I don't know what that is. Looks like a Well, I was going to say like a gray log, but that's not a log. Is that his belongings? Yes. Those are his belongings. Okay. Well, I guess he's moved in now. Oh, hey. Yep. Could better put stuff in the closet there, buddy. Oh, see, he's got a little yellow dog. Okay, so every little computer person comes with a pet, and the pet's color is determined partly by that serial number. So some are brown, some are yellow. I'm trying to remember what colors that I've seen. Pretty much, I think just brown and yellow. I'm sure there's other colors, but I don't remember anything other than brown or yellow. Okay. Alright. He's got that Charlie Brown talking thing going, so there you go. Don't know who he's talking to, but he's having a good time. Oh, I can remember, though, that I wanted to see if there was a way to understand what they were saying, like you could decode their speech or something. I don't know. Oh my gosh, man. Oh, such memories. Oh, here we go. There it is. So now he's playing the piano. I have no idea if this is copyrighted or not, so we'll try it and see what happens. But I was always fascinated by the fact that each arm or each hand played each side of the piano based on the notes that were being played. I mean, that is so cool. See that? I know that's probably like a simple, goofy programming thing, but I don't know. I just thought that was such a neat thing to do. I don't know, just added to the charm of the game, I guess. The realism, you know, for me back in '85, but, you know, charm today. Very cool. I have no idea how long this song is, man. Okay. Well, as fascinating as this is, let's see what happens if we type something. How about hello? Now, the way this works is you can type in different things that you want him to do, or if you wanted to play a game. Okay, obviously hello doesn't do anything, but you also had to end it with punctuation. That was one of the key things, was that when you typed something in, it didn't trigger an action until you actually put the punctuation. Obviously, hello doesn't do anything, so... let's see here. What if we tried, I don't know, something else here? I don't know, maybe I should just finish this song. I don't know. Wow, he's really getting into it there, dude. Alright. I love that his feet also move, like, you know, like he's pushing the pedals on the piano. That's pretty cool. Oh my gosh. I remember him doing the exercises. Oh, I forgot that that's one of the things that he does in the game. Oh, wow. Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, well, each of them have like a different exercise routine, or maybe it's not even a routine. Maybe it's a completely random thing. I don't know. But some of them exercise more than others. You know, I don't know. I forgot all about that. All right, let's see. Where's he heading here? Oh, okay, here we go. So he's going to play some music on his record player. Going to bust out the vinyl. Oh, so 80s synth, man. So one of the other things you can do is you can ask him to dance, too. So, or sometimes they just dance on their own. Maybe we'll try that. Oh, my gosh. So one of the things that I did... And I started it right when the music was playing, so you can't hear it, but the little water bottle I filled up, you hit Control W, and it will fill the water tank. But you notice that when the music's playing, no other sounds are audible. So the music from the record player takes over all of the sounds. Which, That's actually a limitation of the Commodore 64 more than anything. But still, Jiminy Cricket. All right, so are you going to dance? No, you're going to turn it off. That's the end of that. We're done. All right. Oh, and now we're going to play music again. Great. All right, let's see. All right, please feed the dog. Oh, crud, I misspelled dog. Please feed it. Oh, I forgot. So when you're typing, if you hit the backspace and then finish your sentence. Okay, well, that worked. A lot of times it wouldn't work. You'd actually have to start a whole new line. But if you used your manners, please and thank you and that kind of thing, then he was much happier and he would be more likely to do those for you. So there you go. Dog food stored under the cabinet there. And where that jumped forward, the emulator that I'm using has a turbo mode, which allows it to move 3 times faster. So I'll be doing that kind of through this just to kind of skip over some stuff. But yeah, what you're seeing now is real time. When it goes into turbo mode, things fly, man. So let's see. What's in the dresser? Oh, okay. Let me try that again. Oh, well, he's going in the closet. What's in the dresser? I'm not sure this is going to work for 2 reasons. One, he was in the closet when I asked, and I think I have to have an apostrophe. I don't know. Let's see if he goes to the dresser here. Nope, he's going down the stairs. Now, I will say, sometimes when you type in a command, like he has to go through whatever cycle he was already set up for. You hear the little dog. So Control P pulls this little hand out from under the steps and lets you pat the dude on the back of the head. It's like a reward kind of thing. I don't know. I guess that's probably a leftover throwback kind of thing to when it was going to be, you know, the pet person, like a pet rock. I don't know. You can pet your person. It's weird. I have no idea, man. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I mean, I would let this run for hours on my computer as a kid. I'd go to school and then come home and just, you know, it'd still be running. Oh, I'm going to play some more tunes. All right, let's try this with an apostrophe. What's in the dresser? Question mark. All right. There we go. Yeah, so what you got in there, buddy? Oh, even he doesn't know what's in the dresser. Okay, well. Oh, I guess he's trying to tell me, but one of the other cool things you can do is you can tell him or ask him to type you a letter, and he'll go up and get a piece of paper, and that's how he communicates with you, is through typing a letter. Oh, there we go. I was like, I don't know why. Usually, as soon as you type that, he does it, but I guess he was already in the middle of a routine first. Let's fast forward through this. I love turbo mode, man. This is great. Oh, here we go. Okay, so because this is not Y2K friendly, when I typed in 19 as the date, it thinks it's 1919. Yeah. Here we go. Dear davidinark, as long as you rumple my hair every once in a while, that's the whole pat him on the back of the head thing, you know that I feel thankful for this great house. Well, there you go. I've hesitated to bring this up, but maybe I should be paying rent. Maybe so. Yours truly, Ian or Ian. Okay, so now we know his name is Ian, and that's the only way you ever find out is when your little person types a letter and signs their name. Then you're like, oh, that's your name. All right then. How about we play a game? Yeah, here we go. So the little computer person comes with 3 games that you can play, or maybe 4. I don't know. I can't remember now. Let's see. What can we play? Card War, Anagrams, and Poker. So we can play a game. Let's play poker. Sure, why not? All right, so again, I don't have to watch him do this. Let's just fast forward till he gets down the steps. This emulator is really cool because I can use the actual F1, F3, F5, F7 keys on my regular PC keyboard as if those were the corresponding keys on a Commodore, which is very, very handy. And so, you know, here it is. We just play a little 5-card draw, try to win some money from him. The money does nothing. Like, you can't buy anything, you can't do anything. It's just, you know, something for fun. So there you go. Woohoo. Oh, man, he won. All right, let's try this again. 2, king, 10, ace. Oh, hey, I got a pair of aces, man. Yeah, I'll say we bet some. I like to bet small, you know, hoping that he'll at least come in. All right, I should probably keep the king. Nah, we got aces. We're good. All right. Oh, look at there. We ended up with 2 pair. Oh, and he's taking 4, so he had nothing. So I'm going to bet. I can't remember what the max bet is. We'll just bet some. Oh, and he folds. So there you go. Anyway, you can continue to keep on playing. I'll just skip this part here. Okay, I have no idea. What is he doing? I don't know. So he put the cards away and then came downstairs and, well, I guess he's washing his hands. I don't know. Yes. Are the cards dirty or something? I have no idea. What? Why is he washing his hands? I don't know. But I love the animation. It looks like his, you know, it looks like his arms are moving, his shoulders moving. Oh, he's getting some food. All right, so he takes his yellow thing of food, takes something out of the refrigerator, and this is the food prep part of this. Now, sometimes the character will, at this point, have a pot, although I think the pot has to come from, does the pot have to come from the cabinet? I can't remember. Okay, well, he didn't have a pot this time. Whatever he's making, he's just eating it straight up. So there you go. So you can see when he eats, it looks like his mouth is opening really, really wide. He's going to take in all that food. Oh my gosh. That is... I mean, again, you know, you're thinking back to 1985 and just all the little details that David Crane and Activision all put into the game. And supposedly we can ask him things like tidy up. I don't remember that working. I have a list of commands, and that's one of the commands in here. I don't remember anything about tidying up or cleaning up. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. All right. No idea where the dude's going here. Oh. Oh, yeah. He's going to brush his teeth. Oh, my gosh. I forgot he brushes his teeth after he eats. Yep. And I love the sound effects. You know, that's just a... Just, you know, that, you know, attack and sustain and decay and release, all that stuff coming together to make the sounds for the game. Just, I mean, very simple sound processor in a Commodore 64, and yet in the right context, you know, you hear him brushing his teeth and washing the stuff off. All right, let's see. Please tidy up, period. There. No, I don't know. Then again, maybe my dude isn't into tidying things up. Huh. He's going to chill out and watch TV, I guess. Oh, no. More records. Yay. Let's put your records on. Maybe. Wow. That was the fastest. What did you change your mind in the middle of it? Uh-oh. What's he doing? Oh, he wants to play now. Okay. Let's do Card War. I'll just show you what Card War looks like. And again, we can put this in turbo mode till he gets down here. All right. Show me your card. Hey, there you go. I'll get you next time. So basically, that's what you do. you play war against the computer. So let's see if we can trigger a war here. Oh, there we go. That worked out quite well. Thank you very much. Yeah, so everybody gets cards, and then he shows his. Oh my gosh, he's got an ace. Well, congratulations. Yeah, look at that. You took all my cards. That's great. So then this just continues until, somebody wins or loses or whatever. So yeah, I'm not going to do this the whole time. Let's just we'll just quit this here. Oh, I know. So one of the things that I had mentioned earlier is like you can order like dog food. So I hit Control D and that rings the doorbell, and now he gets dog food for his dog. And what's funny is that if the bowl is empty, he automatically takes the first part of that and puts it in the dog bowl. And then here I hit Control F to give him some food. And Control A is the alarm clock, and then we have Control C does the call for the telephone. So now you got to wait for him to come all the way back down the steps. But turbo mode fixes that, so there you go. Very Charlie Brown. Very, very Charlie Brown. Let's see. Use the computer. Oh, there we go. Look, I caught him mid-stride. So when he gets on the computer, he'll do basically one of two things. He'll either do like this little bar graph kind of thing, or he plays a game kind of like Missile Command. Does he play Pac-Man? I can't remember if he plays Pac-Man. But again, you can also send him things like a record. So I send him a record with Control R, and then he puts it up there with his record collection. And then you can also do books with Control B. So he'll get a little book here, and he'll stick that in the bookcase. And so basically, you can do whatever to, kind of keep your dude happy. And I guess he needs to use the facilities. So we'll let him do that while we awkwardly watch his dog walk around. I don't know. There we go. Oh, what is that sound at the end of the toilet flushing? Is that a thing? My toilet doesn't do that. Anybody else's toilet do that? That was rather weird. But I do like that he washes his hands after he goes to the bathroom. That's very hygienic of you. Good job, sir. Okay, so I let it play for a while, and oh wait, there he is. He's got the pot. Okay, I was just gonna say I let it play for a while. When I came, he was cooking stuff or preparing stuff. I don't know if he's gonna cook it or not, but that is cool. You see the little flame under the under the pot there. I don't know. And so okay, this is the weirdest sequence ever. So he went to the fridge, opened the fridge, and now he is working at the counter, which is not normally, a big deal. Okay, fine, he's preparing food, but he has a glass. So he is drinking whatever he's drinking that he prepared. But like, what took so long to prepare whatever's in the glass? That's what I want to know. I don't know. But, hey, after he's done drinking, he washes out the glass. So there you go. I don't know. It's so funny, the little routines that these characters have. You got food cooking on the stove there, buddy. What are you doing? Okay. He's going to read the newspaper. So evidently whatever he's cooking is not going to cook very quickly. Really, dude? You're just going to read the paper? Huh. Okay. I have to admit, I don't recall ever seeing any of the LCP characters just reading the paper while their food is cooking in the kitchen. I don't know. But he is out of water and he's running out of food. So that gives me an idea. I think I am going to let the game play out until he gets sick because we're not feeding him. So, oh yeah, I forgot. All right, before we get into that, let's I love how he throws the pot in the sink and then goes back over to the counter to prepare the food. Once again, there are some steps that are missing in this program here. We're just taking some liberties, as it were. So, yeah, he's at the counter preparing presumably what was in the pot, but he threw the pot in the sink. I don't know, man. I just play the game, so. The little dog. And I love how when the dog's going up the steps, when the steps are, facing you, he twists back and forth. That is hilarious. Now, the other thing that the dog is doing is anytime the dog stops somewhere and looks at you, that is a potential trigger point. That means there's something that you could type in and have the character interact with that particular object. So, like the dog went over there and is at the fireplace, you could actually tell your character to start a fire. And it would start one in the fireplace. All right, so let's see what happens here if we let this run. Oh, brushing his teeth. Let's see what happens if we let this run until our dude gets sick. And then we'll come back in just a moment. Oh, man, I have no idea how long he's been sick. I came back and he was already sitting at the table and he's green. So that's what happens when you don't, can you type, you look sick? You don't look well. You look, I can't remember. I don't remember what I've got them printed out here, but they're not like in any order. So it's hard to figure out what you can and can't say, but notice how much slower he moves too. I mean, this is the real time. So we'll end up, I don't know, maybe we'll turn on turbo to help the poor guy. But he gets sick if he if he runs out of food or if he runs out of water. Then he will turn green. Okay, he wants to play a game. I don't really want to play a game. Let's see, will he type a letter to me? Yeah, here we go. So a lot of times when you make him sick and you type a letter, he gets kind of, passive aggressive on you. Let's see what happens. 1919 at 3:48 p.m. Dear friend. I'm not even davidinark anymore. I'm really happy because I had a good meal recently and I don't have to worry about where my next meal is coming from. We should probably refill the bottle in the kitchen when necessary so that I'll always have lots to drink. Remember that I get awfully busy. Oh, what? Remember that I get awfully busy sometimes because I have several hobbies that occupy my time. Excuse me? Okay. So that part about the hobbies is him, that's his reason for not typing letters to you more often. And then he's repeating the thing about paying rent. So, but you see, he's sick and he's letting you know, hey, you should really refill my water bottle because I'm kind of sick. Well, sorry, Ian. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Now, a lot of times when they get sick, if they get really, really sick, they will go to bed and they will not, it'll be a while before they get up out of the bed. I guess he wanted to have the music playing since he was going to the bathroom. I love in turbo mode the way he talks. All right. Oh, he is sad. You see his face? Now he's got a frown. So that's really not good. When he was sick before and still had a smile, that meant he was at the early stages of being sick. Now he is frowning, so he is not happy, and he's really not feeling good. So let's see. He's talking to somebody about us, I'm sure. Oh, he went to go get a drink and there's no water. Oh, I kind of feel bad. Now, you can't kill them. There's no way to kill your LP, your little computer person. So you don't have to worry about that. They're not going to die on you. But usually they go to bed. Huh. I don't know. We'll just let this run for a little bit in turbo mode. Oh, well, he's trying to do some exercise. He's trying to stay healthy even though he's sick. Even playing the piano while he's sick. This dude's seriously into his hobbies, man. And I guess he, I mean, he doesn't work or anything. He just hangs out. He was talking about paying rent, but he doesn't have any money to pay rent. Oh, there he goes. Oh, man, he was in the bed and I missed it. All right, so he'll probably go back to bed. Yep, see, he can't. He gets a glass, there's no water, and yet then he washes it. There we go. There you go. He's a sick boy hanging out in the bed. It's very sad. I shouldn't be laughing, but then again, you know, it's a little computer person who's sick in the bed. So, you know, there is that. All right. Okay, let's see. Oh, look. Oh, I thought he maybe has eyes closed. Oh, he is definitely restless, man. He is not having a good time there in the bed. Oh, well, he is going to eat. Now he's out of food. So now he's out of food and water. And, you know, this is in turbo mode. So think about how long he has been in the bed. If this was real time, oh my gosh, this would be, I don't know, what, 5-10 minutes maybe? Of him just laying in the bed, not feeling well at all. I don't know. I'm starting to feel pretty bad for the dude. Oh, yeah, going to the bathroom. They're not feeling good. Oh, here we go. Yep, there's no water. Sorry, buddy. There's just something, I don't know. It's psychotic, I'm sure. There's, I don't know, something about watching this sick little dude just like laying in the bed the whole time. All right, so I did Control W. Let's go ahead. Let's fill up his water bottle. Let's go ahead and let's give him some food. Now, what's really cool about the food is that no matter, you know, you only have to do it once, but it will restock everything that he was out of, which I think is very cool. So let's see here. Let's get him some water. Oh, okay, well, I guess you didn't want to drink more than that. I mean, you know. Oh, he is still not good. But, I mean, that's kind of his own fault. He should have freaking drank some more water. Oh. Awesome music that you're exercising to there. Oh, hey! He's turned back to normal. Yay! But he's still sad, and he's still walking slow. So he's recovering. Oh, there you go. Okay, so now he's walking normal. Oh, well, he went outside. Okay. No, I don't really want to. Look, he's still mad. He's not a happy camper. You want to play poker? No, I don't. All right. We got to see if we can improve his mood a little bit here. Fine. Come over here. So if you hit Control P, he'll come over and wait for the pat on the back of the head. So we give him a couple of pats. Look at there. He's smiling again. He's our friend. So, all right. Oh, my gosh. This crazy, crazy game. Oh, yeah. There you go. All right. There you go. That is Little Computer People as part of our Far Back Friday. I don't know. Just one of my all-time favorite games here in here on the Commodore 64. I mean, I can remember the box. I remember getting the game and installing the disc. In fact, the game came with a form that you filled out where you put in the name and I don't know, some other information, and you sent it to Activision as part of the program. You're supposed to be part of the research team. I don't know. I never got anything out of it, but I don't know. It was fun to do. I remember doing that back in my younger days. So anyhow, there you go. You got any questions, problems, suggestions, horror stories? Feel free to leave those down in the comment section below. And thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Far Back Fridays.